I hope you're able to see my screen, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. And what do you think, Shola, based on your understandings, what do you think, how we do a selection of right SDLC if someone gives you a set of requirements? Are you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. I hope you got my question.
No.
Oh, fine. Let me repeat that. Just a second. Give me a minute. See, you are done with comparative study, right?
Yeah.
Now, based on your understandings, what do you think how we do a selection process? If at all, if someone assigns you a project, how do you select an SDLC methodology for that project?
Okay. By understanding all the pros and cons of the various methodologies, will help you to design the appropriate methodology for a project based on what the client requirements are. Take for instance, if the project is a short project and all the requirements are clear, the resources required, maybe the human resources, the technical resources, they are very proper, and the resources they have a good knowledge of what they want to achieve, and the end product is also, they have understanding of the end product. If that's the situation of the project, it's good to select waterfall or to select V model. So those are the models that are good for this. Then if the requirement is not cleared, if the client perceive that there will be some changes along the process, if the project is medium to large project, Agile and prototype will be the best models to select. So to know what to select is on two bases. One is to first understand the advantages, the pros and cons of all the methodologies. Two is to understand the requirements of the client, what the client wants to achieve, and how the requirement of the client is clear to him or not. So that would determine which of the modules the methodologies to use. And if they require risk and risk measurement and cost, a spiral methodology will be fine if risk and cost is their major concern. So those two are the criteria to understand those methodologies and to understand what the clients need.
Okay. Good. Partially, you're right. But look at this. Shola, I want you to use your headset. I'm able to hear my own voice.
Are you hearing me?
I'm able to hear you, but along with, yeah, now it's fine. I don't know. In between, I was able to hear my own voice. Now, look at this flow, where we start with selecting some best possible solution for a given project. Okay. First, we decide upon the basic requirements of a project. Then, for these basic requirements, we decide upon one or two SDLC methodologies which will perfectly suit. Okay. Say we have decided upon two different methodologies. One is prototype, the other one is Agile. Okay, let's consider that for a given project A, we have decided two methodologies, prototype and Agile methodology. Now,
Can you hear me now? Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, is it good?
Yes, yes, of course. Fine.
Okay. So,
Shall we carry on?
yes.
So as I was mentioning, for a given project A, if at all, if we are deciding to proceed with prototype or agile, like based on the basic understandings, we are planning to go with either prototype or agile. So what we'll do is to decide upon these two things. First, we'll list out all the pros and cons of project A if we proceed with developing that project using prototype. Okay, prototype methodology. Then again, we'll list out the pros and cons of project A if we proceed with developing the project with agile methodology. So based on these two lists, whichever gives us the best possible solution with minimum number of drawbacks, we'll proceed with that particular methodology. Okay. First, we'll learn the differences, pros and cons of these methodologies we have selected, and then as per our need, organization's need, we'll apply that. Usually, the selection process is done by the technical persons. Like, if at all, if your client is too technical person, he can also suggest something for you. Okay? Or else, if your client is not technical and the technical people from the company's end, like higher authorities of the company or a BA with enough experiences, like at least you need to deal with 8 to 10 life cycles to decide upon the SDLC methodology. Okay? Then he can suggest something. And the basic criteria are, see, look at these things. These are the very basic criteria which we consider to proceed with the selection of SDLC methodology. Have a glance on these points. Yes, Shola?
Yeah, I'm here with you.
Okay, so done. Gone through with these points.
Yeah.
Any questions?
No, they are good. They are valid points.
Okay. Okay. So I hope now you got the concept, like why I wanted you to come up with a comparative study.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. What about spiral methodology?
What did you say about spiral?
Spiral, I wanted you to explain the spiral methodology, right? Do you remember?
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
an assignment for you?
Yes, but all I got from the spiral methodology is that its major concern is about risk taking,
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
and it's well used in environment that risk is a big concern.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So the testings are done to check for the risk parameter of the project. I think those are the little understanding I have now based on what I read.
Okay, okay, fine. Yeah, good. Almost all the points whichever you have mentioned about spiral are correct. Majorly, we'll be choosing spiral methodology if at all, if the project which we are going to deal is having high risks. Risk is nothing but um, a process or anything which stops us to develop from our actual requirement. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Risk or constraint, it is same. So with this spiral methodology, a given task is divided into 4 different quadrants like this first. Okay?
The risk and contingencies are the same, or what did you say now?
Sorry, risk and constraints.
Constraints, okay.
Okay. Now, so in the first quadrant, the task you're supposed to do is objective setting. You need to finalize all the requirements in your first quadrant. In the second quadrant, you'll find out the root cause for all these problems. Okay? You'll be doing risk assessment and reduction.
Okay.
And in the third quadrant, we'll proceed with applying that solution, whatever you have got from the second quadrant. That is, development and validation is done in third quadrant. And in the fourth quadrant, you proceed with review and planning for the next life cycle. So this process continues until you have a final solution, a final prototype for your risk. Okay. Now, this is unfinished. I'll show you a finished diagram. Yeah, look at this one.
Yeah.
So as I said, first you proceed with identifying the constraints or risks. Then you do a detailed risk analysis. Then you proceed with risk assessment, risk reduction over here, and implementation, and then plan for the next cycle. So this finishes one particular spiral for you. Now,
Okay.
the innermost loop of the spiral is first phase of SDLC for you. What is first phase of SDLC?
Initiation and requirement gathering.
Perfect. Yes, yes. So you may or may not finish gathering requirements completely by this particular spiral. Then you proceed with next spiral. So and so on. Like initial innermost spiral is initial phase of SDLC, and the second spiral is analysis phase, and the third spiral is design, and then coding, and then testing, and then implementation. So this process continues until you are finalizing all the risk and getting a proper solution for that. So once you finish all this set of things, we'll be getting the outcome as prototype 1. Okay?
Okay. So
Are you getting this?
You mean after the analysis phase, you come up with the prototype?
No. After finishing analysis, we'll proceed with design, coding, testing, and implementation. After implementation, it's like we have decided on one particular risk. We have worked on one particular risk. The outcome of that is prototype 1. Then, again, we'll work on next set of risk analysis. Then we'll get prototype 2. Then, again, we'll work next set of risk. That is prototype 3, and so on. So, spiral methodology is a combination of waterfall and prototype together.
Yeah. Now, what I want to ask is that the prototype is like the end of one risk. The prototype is the end of the Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So every time you have a risk, you come with you'll do all these spirals and then come up with a prototype. Okay.
Okay.
Any questions?
It's okay.
Okay, good. So we are done with this methodologies, all the methodologies, and you can start including some more changes to your comparative study based on the things whatever we have discussed now. And then we'll go with a simple document, as I said, minutes meeting. Have you ever written a minutes document?
Yeah, I've heard of that. Yes.
Okay. What do you think? What will be writing in a minutes document?
It's for to document the discussion in a meeting, what is achieved and what's to be done, the action to be taken.
Yes, perfect. Yes. So it's a basic document which we are supposed to aware of. Not only for a BA profile, even it is applicable for all the other available IT profiles. Okay, you're never sure. Like even at times, a BA is supposed to prepare this document. So look at this format which we follow in our company. So we basically start with giving the meeting details, like where we have what is the meeting all about, the objective of that meeting date and time, and if it is like through call, we need to give the call details or a physical location details. Okay. Then list out all the participants, facilitator, attendance absentees, and the publishers list. Now comes the actual thing. Agendas or minutes or actions. As you said, whatever we have discussed in the meeting, we'll be writing down in a document. So these are the topics. So we need to list out the topics first given by the facilitator, and whatever we are discussing with respect to that topic are given under this topic. Okay? And the leader for that respective topic, and so on. So don't go with these things. These are some technical things. Just for your understanding, I am showing you this document, okay? Then the second important one in a minutes document is you come up with action items. Action items are nothing but what is that you are going to do by next meeting. So once you write all your actions, then you need to work on action items. So describe what is that you are going to come up by next meeting with a proper due date. Okay?
Yeah.
Got it? Simple, right?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now, did I ask you to choose any project on which you'll be working as a BA?
No.
Okay. So here is the first task word. Okay. I want you to select a project, a simple one, okay, which has got at least 2 or 3 functionalities. And for which that project will be a business analyst. Okay? You'll be writing all the requirement documents, you'll be writing use document, business requirement document, system requirement specification document, you'll be developing wireframes, everything you'll be doing as a business analyst for that project. Okay? So can you think of any project as of now? Or you want time for that?
Claim process. Do you
have? Claiming is a major one, right? It has got so many functionalities. Okay, fine. What exactly you are expecting out of this project, claim process?
It's just for maybe online claim process, and if an issue, okay, for any reason that will require to make claim, maybe if it's a medical claim or it's car, property and casualty claim. Yeah, then to start and finish it. To request for the insurance company to accept the claim, to look at it whether it's valid, and to approve it, both the claim amount, and if it has to be delayed, the claim amount.
Okay, good. Yeah, interesting. So while you're explaining all these requirements to me, I guess you are thinking of some screens, right? How it should like?
Yeah.
Okay, no, it's just a question. So I'll show you some basic requirement documents. So that is a sample for you. Based on that, you can come up with the detailed requirements of your own project, right?
Okay.
See, I got a simple thing.
Yeah. Now, for that claim, even yourself, have you done any project that are related to that?
Me? Regarding the claim processes?
Yeah.
No, I have not dealt with any insurance projects.
Okay.
Why?
No, why I asked that is that even if I start it, I might not be able to come up with the proper processes. Something might be missing.
Don't worry. I have a basic idea how it works. So based on your understandings, I'll give you n number of inputs. Don't worry. I'll take care. Okay. So more or less, initial requirement document. I just want you to know the process, what have actually. Okay. I'm not worried about the concept or the things what you're expecting, how it should work. Look at this one. I got a very basic one, a banking ATM application from Google itself. Just concentrate on this things link. from
Okay.
1 to 1.5. And
Okay.
I mean, just read them and let me know once you're done. You need not go with comments or additional features.
You mean I read them now, or?
Yes, I
Hello?
want you to read them now.
Now, okay. Okay.
Done?
Yeah, click yes to continue with the positive. Yeah, done.
Okay, it's simple, right? Like what we usually do with the ATM, right?
Exactly. Yes.
Yeah. So the way it has written, like, these are the requirements that your application should perform.
Yeah.
Okay, now look at the additional features, some enhancements to the existing one. Anyways, I'll be sharing this document with you. It's just for examples. Okay, how we start writing a requirement document. So you can go through with this document, and I want you to come up with a requirement document in an Excel sheet like this for your claim process. Is that fine?
Okay.
Will you be able to do it? I'll show you some more examples. Don't worry.
I'll give it a yeah.
Good, good. Yeah, that's the spirit. A second, I'll show you everything. Where's my document? Oh yeah, got it. Look at this. This is something like Arjun. Arjun, are you there?
Yeah, hi. Hi, Ashwini. Did you call me?
Hi. No, no, no. Actually, I heard some noise. I thought you had some questions or something like that. That's the reason I picked.
No, I don't have any questions. Mhm.
Any concerns? Okay. Okay. So, Shola,
I'm with you.
this one is a basic requirement document. Okay? It's very basic. This is based on initial client communication. Okay?
You call it initial client communication.
Initial session with the client, first session with the client.
Okay.
Actually, my client, see, the client with this is like, have you heard of a country called Cyprus?
Have I heard of what?
Oh, there's a country called Cyprus in Middle East.
Cyprus. Yes, yes. I know. I heard of Cyprus.
Okay.
I know the country.
Okay. So my client is from that area. He wanted to come up with a project which is very much similar to Google Wallet application.
Okay.
Okay, Google Wallet application. Have you used it, Google Wallet application?
Google Wallet. No, I have not.
Yeah. Okay. If not, also maybe once we are done with the session, just have a glance on that, how it works, just to see the functionality. We usually with Google Wallet, we'll be able to pay for whatever we buy. It's like a virtual one, and we need not carry all our cards. So every card detail, like the debit cards and credit cards, all our cards information is stored in this application. And whenever we are supposed to do a fund transfer, we can initiate it through this Google Wallet. So it works with a concept called NFC, near field communication, much more similar to Bluetooth. But with NFC, the two devices must be very close. And when we initiate a fund transfer with a merchant, a user should first initiate the transaction. The merchant receives a confirmation code. That confirmation code is shared with the user, and then the fund transfer is initiated. Okay, all these are for security purposes. And then along with this fund transfer, my client wanted to include shopping also. Okay, he can do shopping. It should be a shopping side and a payment side. Now, just have a glance at these requirements too. I want to show you like how it will look like the initial requirement document.
You have done what?
See, I wanted to show you how an initial requirement document will look like. So based on just initial requirements, this is what we came up from the client. Okay. So now I hope you got some idea what to write for your claim request requirements for claim request process.
So now I want to even come up with this first. This slide, this Excel sheet you are showing me will be the first, the initial requirement.
Yes, initial requirement document.
Okay, after discussing with client.
Sorry?
I said after discussing with client, that would be the bullet point initial requirement.
Sorry, I didn't get that.
I said after the first discussion with client, this will be the first initial requirement.
Oh, yes, yeah, this is what we came up with. So it starts like this. You'll be writing all the requirements in an Excel sheet, and then you'll show it to your client. If your client is fine, then you add some more requirements. So it's like a continuous process until your client finalizes all the requirements.
Yeah.
Got it?
Yes. Sorry, can I, in the security and encryption standard, what's the SSL?
It's secured socket layer. Actually, I'll give you a list of terms also, okay? I said I'm going to give you some terms, right? Okay. For which you need to come up with definitions. I'll give you, let me finish these things, I'll give that list of terms to you.
Okay then. Are you sending all these to me as well?
Sorry?
Are you sending all these documents you've shared with me today?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm going to share all these docs. So I hope you got it right, like how to start writing a requirement document.
Yes.
Now, let me ask you some questions. If at all, if I want you to write or give some requirements related to Viber, are you aware of an application called Viber?
An application that is what?
Viber, V-I-B-E-R.
Write it there.
It's V-I-B-E-R, Viber.
V-I-B-R.
Yeah, are you aware of this?
No, I'm not.
Oh, it works more or less like a Skype, or anyways, like I hope you have used Skype.
Skype, yeah, I have Skype.
Yeah, Skype. Okay, now give me the requirements for Skype. What do you think? What you are able to do with Skype?
Okay, with Skype, I can text. I can do texting with Skype. I can do telephone, voice call. I can do video call. I can attach documents. I can also share my screen with Skype. I think that's all I know now that I can do with Skype.
Okay, so you're able to send or receive files, you're able to text message, you can call, you can share your screens, and it is used for marketing purposes. Okay?
Okay.
You can do, majorly virtual things. Fine. Now, similarly, whatever the requirements you think your application will be able to do, list out all those things and then we'll see how to segregate further on those requirements. Okay?
Okay.
Fine. Perfect. Now, if you're ready with a pen and paper, I'll give you the list of terms which you're supposed to come up with the definition.
Okay.
It's up to you. You can even make a soft copy. That doesn't matter.
Let me write so that I can be sharing your screen.
Sorry?
I said let me write it out so that I can be seeing your screen. If I want to come up with a soft copy, that means your screen will go.
The first term is computing.
Computing.
Yeah, computing. And the second one, architecture.
Okay.
Then design. Then system components.
System components.
Yeah, exactly. You want me to write that? System components. Where is it? Fine. System components. Then servers. Heard of this term, servers?
Yeah, I'm getting it.
Okay. What do you think a server is?
A server is a storage system. A server is a server is like the programming, but is the program system that warehouse all the data and enable.
Yes, that is what I'm expecting. Okay. It's also a computer, but the major purpose of the server is to host all the files or the applications what you want to access. Right?
Yeah.
And it can even share resources with other clients. Fine?
Yeah.
Now, the next term is database.
Database.
Then web server.
Web server.
Then, yeah, HTTP, Hypertext Transfer Protocol. Then HTTPS, Hypertext Transfer Protocol Secure.
Okay.
Then SSL, Secure Socket Layer.
Okay, secure socket layout.
Layer. Okay, let me write it. Secure socket layer. Okay.
Okay.
The other one is VBA, Boundary Value Analysis.
No, sorry, I thought that's a basic visual application, VBA.
Sorry?
The VBA.
Oh, VBA is Boundary Value Analysis. It's a testing technique.
But there is another acronym, basic visual application.
No. With respect to BA terms, that's boundary value analysis for BAs.
Boundary. Boundary.
Yeah, value analysis. See, as I said, it's a testing technique where we'll be concentrating on the boundaries. I mean, the boundaries of the test values. Find out. If not, I'll tell you. Okay.
I'll find out. I'll check them.
Okay, then the next one is integration.
Okay.
Then LAN and WAN, LAN, LAN, WAN, local area network and wide area network.
No, I think write that. Let me see.
Sorry?
Write it out. Let me see.
Sorry, okay, wait.
I say you should write the LAN. Okay, LAN. Okay.
Local area network, wide area network. Then algorithms.
I'll pronounce this algorithms.
No, it's algorithm.
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 Sorry.
Hello?
Yes,
Algorithm.
it's algorithm. Algorithm.
Okay.
Okay. Then the next term. Have you not heard about this one? This term?
Write it. Let me see.
Sorry.
Write the term. Let me see. You mean the algorithm?
Yes, yes.
No, I just want to know how it's being pronounced.
Okay. You're checking?
No, I'll check it later.
Sorry?
I'll check it later.
I didn't get that, Shola.
You said, have I heard the word before? And I told you that I just want to know how it's being pronounced. So you are asking me, am I checking it? I said, I'll check it later.
No. I'm asking you whether you're checking me. Anyways, the next term is encryptions.
Encryptions, okay.
Okay, and then virtual and virtualization. And there's something called mirror servers.
Mirror server.
Yeah, what do you think these mirror servers are?
They are shadowing, they are backups to main server.
Okay. And these mirror servers are exact replicas of your actual servers. Okay. See, if an application's major server is placed in US, the mirror servers are placed in a different geographical location, maybe in UK or Australia or somewhere in North America or something like that. Okay? Just to make sure that if something goes wrong with the actual server due to natural calamities, still we can get the backup from these mirror servers. Okay?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, that they are backups.
Backups. Exactly. But there's some difference. So find out what it is. And the next term is backup. Backup or recovery.
Backup, okay.
Recovery. And then POA, point of arrival, and POD, point of departure.
Point of arrival and point of departure.
Yeah, with respect to an IT project. Usually, where do you hear these words, these terms rather? Hey, Shola.
I'm with you.
Usually, where do you hear these two terms, POA and POD, point of arrival and point of departure?
That's at the airport.
Okay, so but now I want you to find out what these are for a IT project. Okay?
Okay.
Then the next term is protocol.
Service protocol. Okay.
Then there's something called yeah, LDAP. Lightweight. Just a second. Lightweight. Territory.
No, what's the D? L is light, D is what?
Directory, lightweight directory access protocol.
Okay, lightweight directory
access protocol. Then the next term, ADS, active directory services. Okay. Then session management. Heard of this term, session management? Shola?
I'm with you.
Okay, heard of this term, session management?
No, I've not had it before.
Okay, fine. So usually, let's take if you're accessing an application, it's a banking application, okay, and after you logged in, and if you're idle for some time without accessing that application, and after some time, after 1 or 2 minutes, if you're trying to do a transaction, then it won't allow you to do, and it will prompt that the session is expired, right?
Okay.
So it's something to do with that. Got it?
Yeah.
So how far your session is active, activeness of your session, all these are dependent. So find out. And then the next one is browser compatibility. Browser compatibility. What do you think? What a browser compatibility is?
Those are the, now I'm using Google Chrome. There are some applications that will not work on Google Chrome that work on Internet Explorer.
Exactly.
It's just about capability or something like that.
Compatibility, whether your application is compatible with all the available browsers or not.
Yeah, browser what? What did you call that?
Browser compatibility. I have already written it.
Okay, it's compatibility.
Yeah. The next one is VPN, Virtual Private Network.
Say again, Visual Private Network.
No, it's virtual.
Virtual, okay.
Yeah, Virtual Private Network. So usually if at all, maybe your friends or someone who can work from home, they log into this VPN network and they can start working. Find out. And the next one is storage area network. Then handshake signals. Handshake signals. Then
hold on, let me see that. And
oh yeah, take your time.
Handshake signal.
Yeah. Then the next one is flat file. Then parsing. Then delta process. Then SSO, single sign-in option.
Say again, what's the meaning of SSO?
A single sign-in option. Let me write it. Single sign option. Okay, I'll tell you. Wait. Now, I want you to share your screen and open a Google page. Shola?
Yeah, I'm doing that.
Okay.
Are you seeing my screen now?
Not yet.
So who will do it? Are you going to share it? Or I will share it.
No, I want you to share your screen. Click on that share screen button and open a Google page.
No, I don't know how to do that. So how will I share my screen with you?
Okay, okay. If you place your cursor on Go to Meeting, at the top you can see audio, screen, and webcam, right? At the top.
Okay, webcam, yes.
Uh,
Yes.
click on share screen. Click on share screen.
Share screen. No. Okay. No, it's asking me to download it.
Sorry?
I'm coming. It's asking me to download it. Click on
Okay,
share
you
screen.
can.
Okay, wait.
Yeah.
Yeah, download it. Yeah. Add an extension, whichever it is.
Okay, Arjun, I guess you have given Shola the presenter control, right?
Yes. Okay, Shola, you already have the downloaded GoToMeeting, because always you need to use that one, not the from the
Uh,
sites. Do you remember last times how to join?
no, I no,
I
you know
just
the
want you to share your screen, like on
no,
the top.
I'm not using. Okay, share. It's cancelled. I don't know. Entire screen. Okay, I think is it on? Is
Yeah,
it
now
on
I'm
now?
able to see your screen. Yeah, yeah.
So I'm
Now
on
I'm
Google.
able to see. Yeah, open a Google page.
Yeah, I've done
Okay,
that.
wait. See, at the in a different window, you have opened Gmail, right?
Yeah, I
Now,
have it.
Google. Now Google Canada, and at the top right-hand side, you can see that you are logged in as Shola, right?
Yes.
And now click on Images.
Image.
Yeah, Images beside Gmail. Yeah, click on that.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is Google Images page, and even now you're logged in as Shola, right? It's because SSO option, single sign-in option. If you're logged into one of the related product, you need not give credentials, the same credentials, your login and password ID again and again for rest of the related products, okay?
No, I didn't get that.
Okay, fine, I'll explain.
I didn't get what you just explained.
Sure. One second. Hello?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Okay, okay, I'm sorry. Yeah, see, you are logged in you using Gmail. Sorry. In one of the window, you're already logged into your Gmail account, right?
Yes.
And in the other window, you're trying to open related products, Google products. Gmail is a Google product, images are a Google product,
Okay.
YouTube is a Google product. If at all, if you're trying to open the same thing in a different window, you need not give your credentials again and again. You're directly logged in using the same credentials. That's the reason it is showing you Shola.
Okay.
Got it? SSO.
Yeah.
So
So
for all the terms which I've assigned you now, I want you to give me the definitions. Okay. And wherever required, give me some examples too, if at all, if you can. And all these terms are used in our day-to-day life, like maybe while gathering requirements from the client, or maybe while we explain our requirements to the technical team. Okay, so these terms are very important for a BA.
Okay.
Okay, and you need to follow a concept called 4 W's and 1 H. What, where, why, yeah. 4 W's and 1 H.
Can you write that?
What, where, why, when.
Write the concept that you want me to follow.
4 W's. And
are you typing it?
Yes, I'm typing it. That's starting with what?
A new message.
Where?
Oh, did you send me a message?
Yes. What, where, why, and where.
No.
Then how.
Where's the message? Where do I view the message?
Okay, you just need to click on the chat. There's something like 45, right? Click on that.
Which one?
Yes, exactly, the chat. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. So where's the message?
Click on that. Just click on that message. Yeah.
Okay.
I hope you're able to see it now.
Okay, the 4W and 1H.
Yeah. What, where, why, when, and how.
So you call this, what did you call this sequence? You call it what?
4 W's and 1 H concept.
Okay, 1H concept.
1 H is how.
Yeah.
And 4 W's are what, where, why, when. So for each and every term, get the answers like why it is used, what it is, where it is used, okay? Are you getting this, Shola?
Yes, I have. That is, what you were saying now is that if I need to ask questions, my question should be what, where?
Oh, no. See, for each and every term, search in this fashion. What is this term all about? Why we use this term? Where we use this term? How we use this term? Or you need to get the answers for these questions, okay?
Yeah, that's
for
what
each
I'm
and every term.
Yeah,
oh,
that's
sorry,
what
I missed on that. I'm really sorry, I missed on that.
If I'm eliciting requirements, this should be my question. Why do you need this? What do you want to use it for? Where will you need it? Where, so these are the ways to ask questions.
Yes.
When eliciting requirements.
Yes, you're right.
Okay.
Okay.
I get that.
Good. And yeah, I hope you have enough work for this weekend.
I do. Now, could you give me a hint? If I'm doing the research, since all these terms you give to me, they have to do with IT.
Wait. What's your question?
I said, can you give me a clue? Since all these terms you give to me, they have to do with IT.
Okay.
Is there a dictionary somewhere, IT dictionary that I can
Okay. See, try to get them from Google, okay? Google is a source for all these things. If at all, if you're confused with any of the term, leave it. I'll give you a proper explanation on that, okay?
Yeah, because I'm just thinking like if I say point of arrival and point of departure, if I put it on Google, it might define it to me like I'm in the airport.
Oh, yes. I got it. So leave it, okay? I'll tell you, I'll give you a proper example on that, how you need to get the answers.
Yeah, so how will I get the answers?
So go to Google and find out the answers for, I mean, find out the definitions for these terms, and whatever the terms which you're not able to get, make a list of all those terms. I'll explain you each and every term with a proper example.
Okay. Okay. Okay then.
And make sure that you're through with all these definitions. This is important for a BA.
Okay then.
Okay, fine then. We'll meet tomorrow. Sorry, we'll meet on Monday.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Any more
Maybe I need to
questions?
tell no more questions. You just need to send those materials to me, and then we can start from there.
Oh yeah.
Now, the assignment concerning the project, the claim project. So what do I need to come up with? The initial requirement, the high level and low level requirement, and then the functional requirement document. Is that?
Yes, yes.
Okay, those are the tools I should come up with.
Yes, exactly. And I'll be sharing all these documents with you, okay?
Okay.
And in between also, as I said, like if you have any questions, you can drop me a mail, okay? I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Yeah, that would be great. That would be great.
Sure. Fine then. Bye for now. Take care. Have a good weekend.
You too. Bye.
Thank you. Bye, Arjun.
Ajo. Hello. Okay.
completely, I mean, the complete functionality of this wireframe using a use case document.
Okay, perfect.
How it is written.